need to find the sun.
I think we should.
Oh, you're going to have to be my friend forever. You have too much dirt on me.
You're listening to the Everyday Mermaid podcast. We are mermaids on a mission to bring you the latest mermaid news, reviews, and more. So prop up your fins and enjoy this episode of the Everyday Mermaid podcast.
Hey everybody, it's Abby, your Everyday Mermaid, and this is
Lauren.
my Mergal pal, and you are listening to the Everyday Mermaid podcast.
Hello.
Shallow.
Shallow indeed.
I was at a gig yesterday, and I kept saying, "Shallow, come on over," and Ben was like, "You need to like really pronounce that properly because I think you offended someone because he thought you said shalom," and
You look very much like a Jewish mermaid.
Well, I think the guy thought that because of the way he looked, I thought he was Jewish.
Oh gosh, oh no.
And I was like, oh no, like I could tell. He got like some swapped after I was like, "Shalom, come on over." And he's like, "Shalom." And I was like, "Hello, why don't we take a photo?" Like,
although I don't really know why you would be offended by that.
I know, but
That's an. By the way, I can't hear myself.
Oh, you can't?
No.
It's because you're not plugged
that
in.
That would be why.
One moment.
I was like, they sound rather silent. 10 hours later.
What you can't see is Lauren's two doggos
Nope. Yeah,
playing. Wait, nope, there's one.
Come on, do the thing. There you go.
Everyone, this is Ellie.
She just breathed into the microphone. There's that. And you might be able to hear Abby now. Make
yeah,
a noise. Oh, there you are.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Okay, thank you. This is doggo number 1.
Yes. This
Ellie.
is Ellie. What are we talking about?
Shalom.
Oh, right. Well,
That's an odd thing to get offended over. Like,
Yeah.
You look Jewish, so I'm going to use the Jewish greeting.
right.
Like,
But
how
I-
dare you? Like,
Yeah.
it's literally just hello.
I know, but I definitely don't think he was Jewish. Like,
Right.
I didn't think. Anyway, I was like, gosh darn it. I got to be careful.
I mean, would you have offended him if you had said, like, konnichiwa?
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
hola?
probably, yeah.
Or
I don't
ciao?
know.
Or aloha?
Totally. The point is, I didn't say shalom. I said shallow. So I got to.
Because she's a mermaid.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. The hashtag mermaid props continue this episode.
Oh, man.
Whoa, Lauren.
Mermaid's got some props.
So before we even get into the hashtag mermaid props that everyone sent us, I sent you like
You did.
3 pages
You
of
sent me
it,
3 pages of it.
and there was more
I bet.
after that. So before we even get into that,
Mhm.
I thought we could just, if you're watching the video version, here's my solution to the hashtag mermaid props, which is my mermaid here, and we cut it all off.
You did. You know
It's
what
gone.
I think?
What?
I love it.
You do?
I actually think it makes you look younger.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Especially when you braid it like that. You got
Oh,
like
yeah, for sure.
definitely like a Pippi long stocking look,
Yes.
but anybody looks younger in braids. Like
Right.
everybody looks like they're just out of summer camp in like
Totally.
side braids. So
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
the lady at the hair salon was like, it makes you look like more adult like. And I was like, oh no.
I did not agree in the slightest. That new picture that you posted, which is fire.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, she looks like 5 years younger.
That's amazing. Well, great.
Super cute.
Thanks, pal. It's been a crazy journey.
I know. It does look healthier though, just from the trim.
Totally.
So-
Yeah. It's we're gonna be in a better place
Yes.
here.
Be quiet.
Yes.
Not you. The dogs.
Fine, I'll shut up,
You're
Lauren.
so loud.
Do you have any hashtag mermaid props that you've been dealing with this week before we get into
I have hashtag slight PTSD probs.
Lauren props?
Yeah. I gotta
I'm
get a new
sorry to hear.
car.
Yeah.
Well, it's mostly like, I just be going along and do my thing, and all of a sudden I have to have a cry. So that's where I'm.
Oh man.
I'm like, and then, I get it out and it's fine. I did have a really nice, solid, like, sob. So did I tell you about this? I don't remember if I said it on the podcast, but like Dane Cook.
yes, we talked about
Okay, we did
that.
talk about it. Yeah, I had one of
Opened the
those.
door a
I
little
had
bit.
I walked into the house and just fell apart. I was like,
Oh,
I did my
no.
best.
Oh,
So,
no.
but it was like right after I had dropped boyfriend off to leave for a few days or something.
Sure.
Now I have a Theo hair in my eye.
Oh.
So I might have found a car. I will not be divulging which one yet because I don't know if I'll actually get that car. And then, yeah, we'll just go from there. And I'm going to need some new bumper stickers.
Well, yes, you need all the new bumper stickers.
Yeah.
You have your Stitch that you got to replace,
Mhm.
the Mermaid
I
Vlog
have
sticker,
Stitch, Mermaid Vlogs, Mermaid Life. The Wander one I got from REI, and the Love with Deathly Hallows that I got from our Pod X.
Oh, man.
They're all brand new stickers apart from Stitch.
Oh, my heart. Y'all, these dogs are just like really wanting to be a part of the show today.
They want to be a part of my world at all times.
Part of your world.
Anyway, so that's like not really a mermaid prop. It's just like a Lauren prop.
Well, I'm sorry that you're going through all of this.
Ow! You bitted me, you weirdo.
All right.
Any hoodles. So, yes. So, but let's talk about some other mermaid props. Man, the ones that you showed me are mainly hair.
There were lots of hair mermaid props, y'all.
Which I feel like a lot of those we should probably save from when we talk to Sabrina Mermaid. Because talk about somebody who's got to take care of some hair.
It's true. It is so true.
Because she's got red.
Yeah. I think she uses overtone or something.
Probably.
But yeah.
Go
There's a
lay down.
lot
Go lay
of
down.
mermaid hair situations. So yeah, we can definitely wait for that. But let's see.
You're fine.
All right. So I'm just going to go through a few of them.
Gosh.
It's a lot.
Should we save some for Mermaids After Midnight? There's some.
For sure. There are a
decent
few that are
topics.
like real good for Mermaids After Midnight. One of them from the Pearlescent Mermaid says, #mermaid prop is eyes. Wearing contacts suck. She says, hopefully getting prescription goggles soon, which is interesting.
That'll be amazing. Although I think Mermaid Faith has kind of touched on that in the past where it's like it doesn't really matter if you wear contacts or glasses in the water. You can't see
either way.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So it doesn't, like your vision is so distorted no matter if you have vision, even slight vision impairment or not.
Sure.
That.
Yeah. Well, and every time I have like swum, at least like for long periods of time, I like every single time I lose a contact like in one like eye.
Oh, yeah.
If not both. But I mean, it's just easier to leave them out and just, whatever. Because I mean, if you're on like a mermaid shoot or a gig or whatever, you can't wear goggles.
Right.
So like you might as well just like wear your glasses there and then just not wear anything.
Yeah.
During.
You can't see anything.
See anything anyway. Yeah. I mean, although I feel like Nerdmaid Faith, like that's her thing, and she looks so cute with her
She
glasses
does.
on
She
underwater,
rocks them.
So,
I mean, girl knows how to brand.
I know. She's so good.
She has
We
got
love
an
her.
aesthetic.
Yes. Okay. Felicia with Finn says, everything I own is damp at some point.
That's so valid. That is so true.
It's the worst when you open your mermaid box for your next gig and you're like, oh, shoot.
Oh, there is something wet in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I do have a remedy for that. So,
oh, do tell.
So if you not for the dampness, but
No.
the dampness is just it's just a thing that exists. But if there is something that you forgot that was wet and it's got that horrific mildewy smell in it,
Yeah.
you're going to have wash it in hot water. I'm very sorry for it. But if you add like a 1/4 cup of white cleaning vinegar to your wash load along with your regular detergent, I mean, it gets that smell right on now. It has yet to fail me. And I've done it with beach towels. I've done it with swimsuits. I've done it with regular clothes. Like, in my apartment in LA, I left my whites in a washer like after I'd kind of finished doing all my other laundry, completely forgot about them for probably at least a week. And so, yeah. And so, of course, somebody had, needed the washer eventually and just took my clothing out, but also did not put them in the dryer.
How rude.
Yeah. And so I had just put them in a pile on the thing. And so it was like one day I was trying to find this shirt and I was like, I know I just washed that. Where did it go? And I had this like dawning sensation of, oh my gosh, I washed it, but I never put it in the dryer. So I ran downstairs.
Gosh.
All of my clothes are on this little bench that were down there and smelled so bad.
Oh, Lord.
They smelled so bad.
Ooh.
So I did the vinegar thing.
Yeah. Well,
I still have the shirt.
But, dude, does it not smell like vinegar after?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No, you just put it in with your regular laundry detergent, even if it's like a not, like even if it's a not smelly detergent, it doesn't have a scent or anything.
Yeah.
Then it still doesn't smell like vinegar.
Oh.
It just helps get that smell out. So just do a deodorizer.
Interesting.
But yeah, quarter cup in with your regular laundry detergent. Comes right out.
White vinegar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's cleaning vinegar. It's, you can get it in any sort of grocery store.
Huh.
They'll have some in like the cleaning aisle or just the baking aisle. You can like any sort of white vinegar is fine.
This goes to show like how much I know about homemaking and, cleaning.
My mama taught me that. If there's anything cleaning wise, like I'm a clean person. I'm a messy person.
Yeah.
I'm not a dirty person. Like I don't like
Right.
dirty things.
Sure.
But I got into trouble right when I was around 11 or 12. And I've been doing my laundry ever since. She told us to get our laundry and we didn't get our laundry. So she started hers. And I came downstairs and I was like, are you doing laundry? And she goes, yes, I'm doing my laundry. And I was like, oh. And it's one of those moments in your childhood where you can never go back.
Sure.
And I was like, oh man, that was the tone.
Yep.
I've lost out.
Yep.
And from that moment on, I did my own laundry.
Wow.
Like, I mean,
Sure.
Did you have anything? Yes, hang on. But
Yeah.
yeah. And I tell you what, I taught not one but two people in college how to do laundry.
Yeah. I mean, that's a thing a lot of people don't learn as children.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
So yeah.
Well,
Hopefully that's helpful.
Yes, that's very helpful. Like for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the next one is from Kitty's Land Mermaid. Trying to get up onto a rock when you have a tail on while still looking fabulous is a hashtag mermaid prob.
How do you do it, Abby?
Well, it ain't pretty, y'all. I do think that, you just do the scoot,
Mm-hmm.
You just do the scoot. You put your tail on wherever you can, and then you just do the scoot.
Yeah.
And, a flub is typically present. It's not a pretty look, to be honest.
Flub is typically present.
You get the muffin top, the little flubby flubs there when you're bending over and stuff.
Oh, that's funny.
But it's easier to get in the tail first and then climb on the rock, typically.
I was very excited because at the last meetup that I was able to go to, I was able to kick my fin enough to launch myself like out of the water and pop up onto the side.
Get you some propulsion.
Right.
there.
I got the propulsion. And so that, I don't know if that's helpful.
Yep.
Just perfect that particular move.
Yep.
But you're gonna look like a caterpillar.
Yep. It's not going to be cute, but
I mean, putting on a tail isn't cute either.
it is not a good look.
That's some back bending.
Yeah, yeah. And yesterday I was supposed to have like a dressing area at the event that I was at. I did not. So I had to sit on the chair, and Ben had to hold a towel in front of me, and they all made a human barricade around me so I could put my tail on. So,
that is a big mermaid prob, not having a place to change. Because when I was a fairy, I mean, I could change in my chariot. It was great.
Oh yeah,
because I had tinted windows in the back.
Yeah,
just sit down and do it, and you put your wings on last thing, and out the car you go. But fairies have legs.
Yeah, when you can't walk, it's an issue.
It is.
And it was in the contract too. So next time I'll just highlight that.
Mm-hmm.
We
I feel like I just need to make a boat that has wheels and just
absolutely
pop myself, kind of like, what is it, like Bert does? What are the
yes.
the gondoliers in Italy. And they've got the pole, and you just
Gondolas?
the gondolier is the guy that drives it, or girl. I have had a female gondolier.
Have you? I did not know that that's what you called it. The person that drives them.
I have not had a female gondolier.
No, you
It
haven't.
doesn't matter.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Okay, so the next one is, this is from Mermaid Lily Coy. When you sit up and your tail falls down in the back and shows your butt. Hashtag mermaid props.
Yeah, that's when you know you need a new tail skin.
For sure. If it's fabric, it's probably stretched out and you're like,
Can you put those in the dryer?
I do not.
Probably not supposed to, but I bet
don't
in that
think you're
case
supposed to.
it might actually give you a little bit more wear.
It might.
Shrink it.
I don't
shrink it
know.
up a bit.
My mertailor that I've had for years, just like finally just today, like at my gig today, it was like, I was like, I put it on and I was like,
Oh no.
Either that or I'm getting smaller, which I'm fine with that. But I think, it's just been in so much like water and the ocean, and like so much that it's probably just like,
Because that's the one you wear to swim in too, isn't it?
Yeah. But guess what, Lauren? A new tail's coming on Tuesday
for the
Mertailor.
yes.
For my first tail as a Mertailor ambassador. Holy guacamole! I'm tracking that on UPS like every 5 minutes. So excited. Okay. Ariel Dahlia, I love that.
That's a great name.
Yes. Says, hashtag mermaid props, not having my own pool to swim in every day. We feel you there. We feel you. And I don't really think that most mermaids have a pool that they just can swim in every day.
Here's my counter to that.
Okay.
If you have a pool, you also have to maintain said pool. And do you know what is not cheap to maintain?
A pool.
A pool.
They are so pricey.
They are so pricey.
It's just like crazy to me.
Yeah. And it's so funny because like I grew up with a pool and I grew up with a boat. And as an adult, I can 100% tell you the two things I don't want in my life, a pool and a boat. I love them. I love swimming.
Yeah.
I love being out on boats. But oh my gosh, the amount of work that you have to put in to having either one of those is so much. And I've said it for a really long time. Like if my future husband ever wants either one of those things, and it'll be like 100%, you can have that. You will also be the one that takes care of it. Yeah. I will not be that person. I might help you if the feeling overtakes me, but if this is the thing you want to do, you're on your own.
Your responsibility.
Okay.
My personal preference would be that we, of course, have a pool and a pool boy. So.
An excellent choice, really. Well, that is something I've told my mother when I become rich and famous, and she gets to live in the pool house.
Oh, perfect.
And with the pool boy.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Awesome.
Yes, Mom. Yes. Oh, that's funny. Okay.
Mostly I just want to be rich, not really famous. I'm okay with not being famous.
Same, girl. I just really want the money so we can make all the stuff we want to make.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next hashtag mermaid prop comes from the mermaid seamstress. She says, hashtag mermaid props, not being able to wash my hair before a swim night.
I think that's super interesting because I wanted to know more about that. Like, tell me, mermaid seamstress, why do you want to wash before?
For sure. I'm interested.
Because
what does this mean?
Yeah, because I legitimately am like, oh, there's a swim on Saturday. It's Thursday. I'm not washing for 3 days.
Totally.
Because then I just get in the pool and I'm like, huzzah. Yeah. And then I can shower afterwards and have nice new hair.
Right. So I need to know.
We're intrigued by this.
Yes.
I think that's fascinating because that sounds more like a you problem than like a typical mermaid problem. But if there are other mermaid problems out there, and I'm totally not judging you, if you like to wash your hair before you swim,
we don't
by all means, wash your hair before you swim. And I hate that you can't do it. But I'm very intrigued by that.
Yeah.
Mermaid prob.
Yeah. My hashtag mermaid prob is I don't wash my hair ever. Like
that's true.
Yeah. Okay. The next one. Ooh, this is a good one. Also from the mermaid seamstress. When you cannot fit your monofin in your luggage.
Oh, Did we have this problem, Abby?
Well,
Coming back from LA?
wait. No, we were able to fit them all in our luggage,
But
right?
why were we able to fit them all into our luggage?
Because Lauren's an incredible packer.
No, because Lauren bought a new suitcase.
Oh, that's right. So this is what you do, friends. You buy a new suitcase.
You buy a new suitcase.
Specifically for your monofins.
For your monofins. I'm sorry. Is that not what everybody can do on vacay? Is just go to TJ Maxx Home Goods and get a brand new hard case teal suitcase for the return journey.
It was absolutely worth every penny.
It was so worth it. I love that suitcase.
It's beautiful.
It's so funny.
Well, and I do think that it depends on which monofin you have.
Yeah.
But the Linden has her own little backpack.
It does.
So you can just
That was
take
super
her
helpful.
on
Mhm.
as a little carry-on.
And she's already now she's shown the new kids tails.
Oh, yes. The one
Oh
that
my
folds
gosh,
up.
they fold up, you guys.
I mean, yes.
Hopefully
So
the adult version is
I
coming, is
know.
impending, is forthcoming, as it were.
Because that would be like a game changer. Like
Mhm.
#mermaid prob like solved.
Oh, but hers, like, I'm not kidding, the kids one, it's the same shape,
Yeah.
but now it folds right in half.
It folds
and
up. So genius.
brilliant.
This is why we love her.
Me too.
But also, the Mer Taylor, they're so floppy that
Yeah,
you can
that's true.
gently fold them
Mhm.
and put them in your suitcase.
Yeah.
That one I never have issues with.
Mhm. And then the Fin Fun has some give to it.
Yeah.
So
They're a little bendy.
yeah, people, and I think you have said, and other mermaids we've talked to have said that they will kind of fold the tips up slightly to
Yeah.
curve with the suitcase, and then when they get out, put heavy stuff on it to flatten it back out, and they don't
Yeah.
really have a problem. So,
For sure. Yeah.
those are the only real ones that I know of.
But really, the solution is just buy a new suitcase.
100%. They make suitcases that big.
They do.
They do. Actually, it worked out really well, honestly, because the one I had brought was. So we put all the
Right.
that
We
one
put
had-
all the equipment.
we put all the heavy duty stuff in that one. It worked
Yeah.
out great.
Okay. #mermaid prob from Deep Blue Mermaid SC says, when the cute bras only come with the letter C, seashells. Get it?
That's so true.
Mm-hmm.
We are not a community that loves anyone over a size 4.
Yeah. It's very odd.
And I mean
actually.
like society, not
Yeah.
the mermaid community.
Yeah, not us.
No. Like
It's actually super annoying. And I just noticed it when I went to Target today because they're doing better about it. But like, I don't know. They're advertising like you can just tell that like they specifically put things on specific bodies for a specific person, like
Yeah.
purpose.
Yeah.
Marketing wise. And I'm like,
Mhm.
although Target does like better than many other companies, but at the same time, like especially, you know what really bothers me is perfume commercials because they
Really?
yes, because they have these.
You mean Charlize Theron stepping naked out of a pool of golden water?
Yes,
That doesn't scream eau de toilette.
have
to
you
you?
seen the ones where they're making out on the boat in the middle of this gorgeous like Caribbean scenery? I'm just like, what are we doing here?
Honestly, that's probably why I've chosen the perfume that I have, which is Toka, because I've never seen an ad for them, and I am perfectly okay with that.
Yeah, that's
That is,
yeah.
I don't like the ads that I get for them too in magazines and stuff. I'm like, first of all, you fall all over the place. Second of all, you smell horrific.
Right.
Third of all, what are you doing naked in my magazine?
I know. It's really like it's a little much.
It's because sex sells.
we can talk about that on Mermaids After Midnight,
Mhm.
which we should take this moment to let you know that we will be filming some Mermaid After Midnight episodes very soon. And to be able to listen and watch them, you must be a patron because we're only releasing those episodes to our Patreon Mermaid Pod.
Mm.
Oh, speaking of, we have a new patron.
We
that
have a few.
Yes, we do.
Let's talk about them.
Yes. So
A brief interlude,
a
if you will.
brief interlude.
Hail the conquering hero.
Okay. We have to say a very special thank you because she is not only a patron, but she chose the tier, the Mermaid, Everyday Mermaid BFF tier, which is like big time. So you can follow her at Brooklyn, that's BROOKLYNDA 102 on Instagram. Yay! She is amazing, and she actually has been she's been so sweet and like commenting on all our things on Instagram and all the things. So we are just so thankful for you, Brooklyn. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
My dogs are so excited. They're jumping up on me.
They're jumping up and down.
With joy, even though they were just laying down and being very good dogs.
I know.
Take your nappies.
Well, since we're paused here, perhaps it's time for a hashtag Jody moment. Guess what me and Mermaid Sabrina Rose are doing tomorrow?
You're going to go see The Little Mermaid.
You were invited, Lauren.
I was invited, but I have to get a car, and I have to spend a lot of money to do it.
Listen, we really wanted you to go.
If I'm in the vicinity.
You should be in the vicinity. It's where you live, kind of, sometimes part of your life.
If all goes according to some sort of a semblance of a plan tomorrow, I might show up with lots of tears running down my face and new car keys in my hand looking, isn't it so pretty?
I did my best.
I did my best. But it's here.
Well, we really would love for you to join us to watch The Little Mermaid on the big screen.
A distinctive maybe at this point in time.
Great.
But otherwise,
love that.
You all shall enjoy it.
Yes.
I mean, you guys will have tears in your faces anyway.
For sure. So, yes, we're going to go see The Little Mermaid at the movie theater for hashtag Mermaid Monday.
Indeed.
This is from Mermaid Azora.
Great.
So good. Hashtag Mermaid Prop, needing to go to the bathroom right after getting my tail on.
Yes, especially if you're in a silicone tail. Like, I feel for you guys so bad because I bet you money that just becomes like a Pavlovian instinct. Mm-hmm. As soon as that tail goes on, you scots to pee. And some of those pools still change color when you pee in them. And everybody gonna know you the mermaid that peed in the pool.
Yeah, it's an issue. I feel like no matter what I'm doing, if I'm in the water, I have to pee more than usual.
Oh, definitely.
Is it because we're absorbing it or something?
I don't know.
Why is that?
Osmosis.
What is the science behind this?
I don't know. Every time I go into a bookstore, I need to go to the bathroom. It's just one of those things.
The bookstore?
Yeah, a bookstore every time. Without fail. The library on occasion, but definitely a bookstore. If it's a bookstore, I have got to go to the bathroom.
Huh.
There ain't water in sight.
No, I'm baffled. I'm literally trying to understand.
I think it's just like that excited.
Sure.
It's like dogs drooling. You get so excited and your everything starts moving around and you just got to pee.
Well, okay then.
Purely science over here in Lauren Corner.
Wow. Oh, I tell you what.
You should definitely take me to Yale. Let's go to MIT and do some biology because that's what they do at the Institute of Technology.
Goodness gracious. Well, yeah, who knows why, but it's a thing.
Yeah. I can't help you with. You just, I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. It's just a hashtag mermaid problem.
It is a hashtag mermaid problem.
Okay, moving on to the next one. This hashtag mermaid prob is from Silver Fox Photography 5.
Nice.
Finding a professional yet affordable tail. It's a very big hashtag mermaid prob.
Yeah.
You know, in the graphic design world and video world, I tell most of my clients this, and they hate it. And I preface it with, I'm going to tell you this once and I'll shut up and never mention it again. There are three factors in the design world for these projects. You can have it fast.
Mm-hmm.
You can have it quality, well done.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can have it cheap.
We have that in the theater world too.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. And it's a triangle. It's like basically if you have two of them, it automatically negates the other one. So if you get it fast and good quality, it's not going to be cheap. If it's cheap and good quality, it's not going to be fast.
Yep.
And if it's fast and cheap, it's not going to be good quality.
That's exactly right. I say all this because, you get what you pay for, friends. And that is why I gave the Mertailor all of my money. and I'm waiting 9 months still to get it.
Mm-hmm. Because you're giving him full creative license, aren't you?
Basically, I just said I wanted purple, and we went over a few things, and he was like, do you want this? Do you want this? I was like, I don't really know. Do I want it? He's like, yes. So there you go.
That's what you get.
So that's what we did. And so, it's going to be quality.
Yeah.
But it was expensive, and I'm still, waiting 9 months because it's worth it to me.
I think the only time it's not true is when I see you turn around the videos that you make for Mermaid Pod meetups.
I just have a problem. Like, I don't understand why or how I can get videos done that quickly. I really don't.
She gets them done so fast, you guys. She's just like, yes, no, yes, no, boom, done, finished. Here's the video, ladies. And we're all like, what?
And that's why I keep trying to get y'all to send me your mermaid footage and let me edit this for you for a very reasonable price, because I can get it done really quickly for you.
It's because she's obsessed with it.
Yes, it is. It's because I really want to do it, and I like my editing style, I guess, is just different than I don't really know another mermaid that edits like me. And so I really like the fact that I can make something so different. And, it's footage I love to edit.
So true.
Back on the professional yet affordable tail. What I have seen people do for Mertailors in particular is they draw this cute little mermaid tail outline, and they put dollar amounts, from smallest to largest, from the bottom of the tail to the top of the tail. So like $0, like $50, $75, $100, until you get to how much the tail actually costs.
Right.
And so, you're able to save for your mermaid tail. And I feel like not only is that rewarding for, because you've worked really hard to get this, but it's just fun.
Yes.
So,
one of the things that I do, and this is an old trick that I learned in high school. I read this book. I had to read this book for a class that I hated the class. The class was trash, but the book I read for it was really good. And it was called The Wealthy Barber or something like that. I still have it. It's got some really good financial tricks in it. But one of the things that they talked about was a lot of banks, when you have a checking account with them, you can open a sister savings account that's free.
Yes.
And it usually comes with it oftentimes, and some people use it, some people don't. It doesn't really matter. But what you can do is set it up so that every time you, say you have direct deposit through your job, anytime you get a direct deposit, or if you want to do it on a certain time of the month every month, you can have a certain amount of money automatically taken from your checkings and be put into your savings. And the really, really nice thing about that is that if you're doing it automatically and you're not putting a lot of thought into it, you never really see that money. And so the money is automatically being shoved into an account that you don't really have access to unless you purposely go in to get access to it. And so you have to transfer those funds to your checking account in order to have access to them, right? Because it's a savings account. It's not like it's got a debit card attached to it. Right. So that's my shtick, is that I take 10% of every paycheck that I get, gets automatically put into that savings account. And I don't touch it. It's literally there to save my life. Should something happen. And so you can do that, even if it's just $5 a month, you can set it up where it will just take $5 a month and on a certain day of the month and just put it into a separate checking account. And I know that $5 doesn't seem like a lot, but if you do it, if you get paid twice a month, that's $10 every month.
Yep. That's a smart thing to do, to have it automatically do that.
Yeah, because then there's no
about it.
Yeah, there's no thought process involved. Because it used to be that I I was calculating it all myself per paycheck. And then I'd get behind and I have to put so much more into it, like to kind of keep up with those paychecks. And I was like, why am I doing this to myself? Technology, man.
Yeah.
You keep up with it. It can help you a lot in a lot of ways. I mean, it'll straight up listen to you and tell everything you,
For sure.
It'll tell all the advertisers all the things. But you can also save a lot of money.
Definitely. So we
There's
suggest,
that.
yeah, as far as tails are concerned, we suggest going ahead and saving the money.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, join a pod and like borrow tails until you can get your own.
I don't have a tail.
Yeah.
I borrow yours every time.
Totally. We have another hashtag mermaid prop
Tell
from
me.
Mermaid Estuary.
Sure.
Yep.
Great.
Hashtag mermaid props. When your dreams of being a foot model are ruined because of all the scars and feet on your feet from blisters when you forget to wear water socks. I can't say that my ambition has ever been to be a foot model.
That's sorry. As similar to the prob that we heard earlier from Mermaid Seamstress about wanting to wash her hair prior to a swim. That sounds a bit
Sounds like a
bit
personal
like
problem.
like a you problem. Again, no judgment. If you want to be a foot model, by all means. I mean, there are some beautiful feet in those modeling pictures at the nail places that I go to.
Yeah.
And shoe models, actually. They're really good at it too. Anywho,
Yeah.
I don't know how that feels.
All right, moving on. She actually has another hashtag mermaid prop too.
Tell me.
When you when you say you're a mermaid and people look at you like you have a mental problem.
I mean, I don't ever get the mental problems. I get the wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, yes.
Yeah, well, we kind of touched on that last week.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been getting that look for so long.
Yeah,
Princessing,
totally.
ferrying.
We live very
and now
odd
it's
lives.
mermaiding. It's just a thing that exists. Like,
I kind of like it personally.
and so do I. And then it's just like, oh my gosh, really? I'm like, yeah,
yeah, it's a thing.
it's a thing I do.
I got that question a lot at my gig yesterday. They were like, is this what you do like full time? Like, are you a mermaid all the time? I was like, yes, I was born from the sea. Like, I'm like, no, like, why are you asking
Tripping
me
people
that?
out is my favorite.
Ooh. Okay. Next. Oh, she said, P.S. I don't actually have dreams of being a foot model. I was just making a joke. That's good to know.
Oh, I feel like a sorry.
We weren't judging her for it. But I mean,
I like her. Where are you? I want you on the podcast. I feel like we'd get along because that sounds like something I'd pull to, where I'd be like, man, I can't model shoes. Dang it. Just
Yeah.
kidding. I don't want to model shoes, but I got ugly feet.
Yeah.
It's great. So funny. I like her. I'm a fan.
Oh boy. Okay. She actually has a lot of hashtag mermaid props. The other one is when you want to get a new tail, but you don't want to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars, which we've touched on that.
Yes.
Or when you have a gaggle of little kids following you around and you just want to go for a relaxing mermaid swim, but you don't want to hurt their feelings by telling them to leave you alone.
Right.
I will never get out of my tail with kids around. And that's just a thing for me. I think it's
Yeah.
left
See,
over.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not a professional mermaid.
That's
So it's
yeah. I think I don't know. It's just I think like at our mermaid meetups where it's like
Mhm.
casual and I'm not being paid to do things, like maybe.
yeah.
But if there are kids like at the photo shoot for the River Queen Mermaids, like there were kids that came up to Sabrina and they were like, Ariel.
Right.
I mean, and-
Well, part of it too is that I remember I think it was a This American Life episode, and they were talking about like kids and magic. I'm talking to a magician who often does gigs, you know, in front of children and adults. And he's like, here's the thing. The kids will sit there and tell me all day long how I did the trick. Sometimes they're right, but they will 100% be like, you did it this way. And, you know, I'll, you know, brush it off and do this and that. But they still find it enchanting and magical. Whereas the adults are like, how did he do it? So it can be so much more magical for the adults, like kind of suspending their disbelief. I don't know for how long, but the kids, it's like for them, it almost doesn't matter how you present it to them. They can they get their heads around the concept and will still believe that it is true.
Yeah.
Even when proof of it is shown to them as to the otherwise.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I don't know. But I'm not a professional mermaid, so I'm just like, I got to get out of this thing because I got to pee. I got to pee, number one. My feet hurt, number two.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's basically it.
Yeah.
Minus like the 10 hair mermaid props that we got.
Yeah.
It was a lot and like different concerns. So we'll definitely talk about those. And minus the slightly inappropriate ones that we'll discuss for Mermaids After Midnight.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately for the hair ones, like no matter what we say, there's not going to be a solution for all of them. And there's not going to be a solution that touches on all hair types.
Yeah, for sure.
Hair is just like mermaids. Like they're all different. They're all unique. What's going to work for my hair isn't going to work for Abby's hair necessarily, and vice versa. Definitely not going to work for any sort of like ethnic hair.
Yeah.
And then, you know, thick hair, thin hair, curly hair, wavy hair, straight hair. Like
it's crazy.
Color treated is a completely different issue.
It's crazy. So. But I'm learning all about it for you.
Yes, she is.
So, everyone, this has been a very personally enlightening episode of the Everyday Mermaid podcast.
So true.
Thank you for sending all of your #mermaid props into us.
Yes.
If you have any more, we're here. We love to hear all your
ask other people your questions. We should definitely get Mermaid Sabrina Rose to talk about some of the hair issues because that girl does nothing but be in water.
Yeah.
And is flawless.
For sure.
So.
Yeah, we definitely need to chat with her.
And I just miss her face.
Agreed. Yes. So thank you for listening. Thank you for sending in your #mermaid props. If you want to post about them, you can tag us on Instagram. We're at Everyday Mermaid Podcast on Instagram. Yay. And you can just do like #mermaid props and tag us. And then if you want to become a patron, you can go to patreon.com/everydaymermaid. You can donate $1, $2, $10, $50 a month, whatever you want to do.
Do it.
Yeah, and that'll get you access to the Mermaids After Midnight episode when they get released.
Just be like putting stuff in your savings account. Just set it up automatically.
Yeah, just set it up there. It's less than a cup of coffee usually.
Yeah, I do it for $2 a month.
Yeah.
One of my patrons, or the Patreons that I do. It's $2 a month.
Easy peasy, and it helps us continue to bring you awesome content and guests, and we have lights and stuff. Just helps us like keep this thing going.
So true.
Well, Lauren, this has been lovely.
It has.
It's been good to see you today.
Thanks. It's good to see you too.
Oh, thanks.
And your awesome hair.
My awesome.
I love it.
My short hair mermaid life is. I'm getting used to it.
You can do it, Abby.
Okay, thanks. All right, everyone. Thank you for listening, and we will
see you on the flip side.
Bye, mermaids.
Bye.